My wife said, "If you don't trust me, leave." I replied, "Done leaving." Then I canceled the joint account, moved out that night, changed all the passwords she was using, drove to my parents' house, and watched as the vacation she booked with her trainer got canceled without my card. Original post. I, 36 male, had been with Qley, 33, for 8 years, married for 5. We met through mutual friends at a barbecue in Phoenix. I'm an IT project manager for a healthcare company, and she worked in pharmaceutical sales. We clicked immediately, got engaged after 2 years, and had what I thought was a solid marriage. Qley had always been into fitness. When we first met, she went to the gym maybe 3 times a week, nothing crazy. But about 6 months ago, she got really serious about it. Started going every morning at 5 a.m., meal prepping on Sundays, tracking macros, the whole thing. I was supportive. She seemed happier, more energetic. Then she started talking about Derek. "Derek showed me this new workout today," she'd say at dinner. "Derek thinks I should increase my protein intake. Derek says I'm making incredible progress." Derek was her personal trainer at the gym. At first, I didn't think much of it. Trainers are supposed to motivate you, give advice, track your progress. But the mentions became constant. Derek this, Derek that. I started feeling uneasy. One night in bed, I brought it up casually. "You talk about Derek a lot." "He's my trainer," she said, scrolling through her phone. "That's literally his job." "I know. I just notice you mention him constantly." She put her phone down and looked at me with this expression I'd never seen before. "Cold. Are you seriously jealous of my trainer?" "I'm not jealous. I'm just noticing a pattern. Maybe you should come to the gym with me then. See for yourself." "Maybe I will." I never did though. Work was busy, and honestly, I felt stupid being the suspicious husband who shows up to watch his wife work out. But things kept escalating. She started dressing differently for the gym. Instead of regular workout clothes, everything was suddenly matching sets. Full makeup at 5 a.m., hair done. She'd come home from the gym and immediately shower, which seemed normal until I realized she was showering at the gym too. Her phone became glued to her hand. She'd get texts and smile, then quickly put the phone face down. She changed her passcode, something we'd never done in our entire relationship. When I asked why, she said she just wanted more privacy. The final straw came on a Tuesday night. I got home from work around 6, and Qley was on the couch with her laptop, grinning at the screen. "What are you looking at?" I asked, setting down my bag. "Oh, just planning something," she said, closing the laptop quickly. "Planning what?" "A trip. I'm thinking about going to San Diego for a few days. There's a fitness expo I want to check out." "When?" "Next month. It's a 4-day thing." "Want me to come?" She hesitated. "It's kind of a fitness industry event. You'd probably be bored. I could hang out at the beach while you're at the expo." "Matt, I need this for myself, okay? Can I please just have something that's mine?" The way she said it felt off, but I backed down. "Sure. Yeah, of course." That night, after she fell asleep, I did something I'm not proud of. I picked up her phone from the nightstand. I tried her old passcode, our anniversary. Didn't work. I tried her birthday. Didn't work. Then I tried something random. 0331. It unlocked. I went straight to her messages. My heart was pounding. I found the thread with Derek. The first few messages were normal. Workout stuff, scheduling sessions. Then I scrolled further. "Can't wait for San Diego," he'd written. "Me either. For days of just us," she'd replied with a heart emoji. I kept scrolling. There were dozens of messages. Flirty comments about how she looked during workouts. Inside jokes. Planning their trip together. She'd booked a hotel room. One room. I felt sick. I put the phone back exactly where I'd found it and lay there for the rest of the night, staring at the ceiling. The next morning, Qley got up at 5 a.m. like always. "Gym time," she said cheerfully. I sat up. "Going to see Derek?" She froze halfway to the bathroom. "What?" I asked if you're going to see Derek. "He's my trainer, Matt." "Yes, he'll be there." "Is he going to San Diego with you?" Her face went pale, then red. "What are you talking about?" "I read your messages. You went through my phone." Her voice went from shock to angry instantly. "Are you kidding me right now? Answer the question. Is Derek going to San Diego with you?" "That's not the point. You violated my privacy. You're planning a vacation with another man, and I'm the bad guy. He's my trainer. It's a fitness expo. We're going as professionals. Professionals who book one hotel room." She stammered. We're splitting costs." "Qley, stop lying. Just stop." She crossed her arms. You know what? I'm not doing this. If you don't trust me, then maybe you should leave. I stared at her. In that moment, something clicked. She wasn't going to admit it. She wasn't going to apologize. She was going to gaslight me and make this my fault. Done leaving, I said. What? I got out of bed and started getting dressed. I said I'm done leaving. You want me gone? I'm gone. Matt, don't be dramatic. I'm not being dramatic. You told me to leave if I don't trust you. I don't trust you, so I'm leaving. I pulled a duffel bag from the closet and started packing. Clothes, toiletries, my laptop, chargers. She stood there watching me, and I could see the panic starting to set in. Where are you going? My parents' house. Matt, come on. Let's talk about this. There's nothing to talk about. You made your choice. I packed for 20 minutes while she followed me around the house, alternating between anger and panic. I grabbed my essentials, loaded my car, and came back inside one last time. I opened my laptop and logged into our joint checking account. Qley was still talking, but I wasn't listening. I transferred my half of the balance to my personal account. Then I closed the joint account entirely. What are you doing? She asked, looking over my shoulder. Separating our finances. You can't just. I can. And I am. Next, I opened every streaming service we shared. Netflix, Hulu, Spotify, Amazon Prime. All on my cards, all using my email. I changed every password. Then I changed our Wi-Fi password. Qley's phone dinged. She looked at it, and her face went white. Matt, the Netflix just logged me out. Yeah, that's because I changed the password. Are you serious right now? I picked up my bag. Completely. This is insane. You're acting crazy. I stopped at the door and turned around. Qley, you were planning a romantic getaway with your trainer. You lied to my face about it. You tried to make me feel guilty for noticing. And when I confronted you, instead of coming clean, you told me to leave. So I'm leaving. But I'm taking everything that's mine with me. I walked out, got in my car, and drove to my parents' house in Scottsdale. They were surprised to see me show up at 7 a.m. with a duffel bag. But when I explained what happened, my mom immediately made up the guest room, and my dad offered to help me find a lawyer. Over the next few hours, I sat on their couch and methodically went through every shared account. I changed passwords to our meal delivery service, our grocery delivery app, our insurance portals. Anything that was in my name, I locked her out of. Then I noticed something. I logged into our credit card account, the one I was the primary holder on, the one Qley had a card for. There was a pending charge from 2 hours ago. $2,847 to a resort in San Diego. She'd booked the trip on my card. I called the credit card company immediately. I need to report unauthorized charges and cancel a card. They walked me through it. The card Qley had been using was canceled within 10 minutes. The resort charge was disputed and reversed. My phone started blowing up. Qley was calling over and over. I didn't answer. Then the text started. Matt, my card isn't working. Why did you cancel my card? This is financial abuse. You can't just cut me off. I finally responded. That card was in my name. You were using it with my permission. Permission revoked. She called 12 more times. I blocked her number. My mom brought me coffee and sat down next to me. How are you holding up? I don't know. Numb, I guess. You did the right thing. Did I? Maybe I overreacted. Matthew, she said firmly. Your wife was planning a vacation with another man and using your money to pay for it. You didn't overreact. You protected yourself. Over the next few days, I stayed at my parents' house and started putting my life back together. I met with a divorce attorney who confirmed I had grounds and that separating finances immediately was smart. I opened a new individual bank account. I started looking at apartments. Qley tried everything. She called from different numbers. She showed up at my parents' house. My dad told her to leave. She sent me long emails about how I'd misunderstood everything, how Derek was just a friend, how the trip was innocent. But then I got a call from my buddy Chris, who went to the same gym. Dude, I need to tell you something, he said. Qley and that trainer? Everyone at the gym knew they were hooking up. Like, it wasn't even subtle. They'd go to the equipment room together, take long breaks. It was obvious. So everyone knew except me. 2 weeks after I moved out, I heard through a mutual friend that Qley had indeed gone to San Diego. Apparently, she tried booking a different hotel using a credit card she got in her own name. But here's the thing about pharmaceutical sales. It pays well when you're hitting targets. But Qley hadn't been focusing on work lately. She'd been too busy with Derek and the gym. Her sales numbers had dropped. Her new credit limit was only $1,000. Not enough for a 4-day resort stay for two. The trip fell apart. According to my friend, Derek ended up backing out when he realized Qley couldn't fund it anymore. Some trainer, some relationship. Qley lost 50 pounds, but gained a reality check. A month after I left, my attorney served her divorce papers. The hearing was straightforward. No kids, clear evidence of infidelity, clean separation of assets. I kept my car, my retirement accounts, my dignity. She tried to reach out one last time after the divorce was finalized. I made a mistake, her email said. I miss you. I miss us. Can we please talk? I didn't respond. Last I heard, Qley moved to a cheaper apartment and got a new job because her sales territory got reassigned. Derek apparently started dating another client at the gym. Guess Qley wasn't as special as she thought. Me? I'm doing fine. I'm 37 now, living in a nice one-bedroom in Tempe, dating casually, focusing on work. I got promoted to senior project manager. My life is peaceful. Sometimes people ask if I regret how I handled it. If maybe I should have tried counseling or given her a chance to explain. But here's the thing, she had her chance. When I confronted her, she could have been honest. She could have apologized. She could have chosen our marriage. Instead, she told me to leave. So I did. And I took everything that was mine with me. Not out of spite, but out of self-respect. Because the moment your partner tells you to leave if you don't trust them, while actively giving you reasons not to trust them, the relationship is already over. You're just the last one to know it. Qley wanted me gone. I granted her wish. And when the trip she'd planned on my credit card got canceled, when the streaming services stopped working, when the joint account was empty, she finally understood what it meant to actually be alone. She thought Derek would replace me. Turns out, Derek was just using her for attention and access to free stuff. Same as she'd been using me for financial stability while planning her escape. The difference is, I built a new life. She just lost the one she had. Sometimes the best revenge isn't elaborate. It's just leaving when someone tells you to, and taking your support with you. Let them figure out what they've lost. Qley figured it out. Just way too late.